And it's a different culture. I mean,
Completely,
the black dudes
completely.
I grew up with, and I grew up with quite a few black dudes. They all dip. I have a dip in my mouth right now. They all dip tobacco, deer hunt, like
No big deal.
It's no big deal. It's all the
Right.
same. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Now if they came out here or something, they'd really stand out. Like,
Oh, really?
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. A black guy with a southern accent that wears like mesh ball caps with a hook in it. Like
Oh, no
yeah.
way.
Yeah, they'd totally stand out.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like a day in the life. We that's another thing too. Like where I grew up was such a Bible belt.
Oh, really?
They didn't serve any
Religion is-
alcohol.
What?
There was no alcohol. You couldn't buy it at a gas station. There was no liquor stores for my county, and then all the surrounding counties around.
You guys definitely didn't smoke weed either.
No.
So when it came time to like let loose and party, what'd you do?
We would drive an hour. We would usually pick up a hitchhiker on the way,
Yep.
and we would
Oh,
pay him
wow.
$5 or $10 or whatever to buy us beer. We called it the Hey Man game.
That's
we would
hilarious.
stop outside of a liquor store, wait for a guy to come out, and we'd say, "Hey man, you mind buying us beer?"
The Hey Man game.
Hey man, who's gonna Hey Man tonight?
That's hilarious.
So we would actually make road trips. We would we called it going to the line because we would have to drive to the Mississippi line to go buy beer or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'd be like, "You going to the line tonight?" It's like, "No." So you would pool money, and one person would be going to the line. You'd give them whatever you wanted, along with a grocery list of stuff,
Yeah.
and they'd go get it.
That is wild.
We used to hide beer. We had one place called Beer Road back
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere, and you would hide like Kenny's area was off Beer Road and 32nd Street. So you would go hide your beer there. Like everybody had
Oh,
their
at a
own
spot?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Everybody
Oh
had their
my
own little
God.
spot. Like it
Yeah.
was redneck.
Right? Dirt roads.
Yeah,
Tons.
We had tons of dirt roads, and you had you could get to anybody's house, and never touch pavement. Yeah.
Say it again?
Yeah, you could get to any of my friends' houses. You could get to them. You could go by pavement on just street roads,
Right.
or
You take that back road.
You could take back roads, or you could take four-wheelers
Nah.
and get to anybody's house.
Yeah.
There were literally four-wheeler trails all through
Oh, that's
the country.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you would have to have driven it to know where you're going.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing we have in common because back home where I'm from, I do live it's Massachusetts. It's the western part, which
Yeah.
is the Berkshires and stuff. And we lived on the snowmobile trails.
Yeah. Okay. Same difference.
Yeah, exactly. You just go through the woods. I'll see my uncle or my cousin on the other side.
Right.
And they got their spot, and then we just go up the mountain.
Yeah.
And go from there.
You see the trail, and you just
Yeah.
take the trail and go.